Whether you work here, shop here, live here, or you just love the Downtown Cadillac vibe, this is your show. Hello, Downtowner. I'm Travis Owens, and you can feel it in the air. Summer is officially taking over. In no time, we'll be smelling the flowers, listening to music, and frolicking in the splash pad. Maybe all three at the same time. When we discuss Downtown Cadillac as a premier destination, the Farmers Market stands out as a highlight of the diverse event programming we're so proud to host at the Cadillac Commons. We're kicking off a brand new season, and the vibe this year is incredible. With a renewed perspective this summer, the Friday Market aims to provide a top-tier experience that brings our regional farmers and neighbors together. On this episode, I sit down with Market Manager Kyle Warner to explore what to expect this summer, the Seeds vision for a thriving local food economy, and how we're making wholesome, healthy food accessible to Cadillac residents and visitors alike. It's about community, connection, and making Downtown Cadillac the place to be every single Friday. Kyle, welcome to the show. There's been a lot of buzz about Seeds taking the lead this year. For those who aren't familiar, walk us through the Seeds mission and why Downtown Cadillac is such a good partnership.
Yeah, thank you for having me. We're excited this summer. Seeds has been an organization I've worked for the last 5 years where we like to take global problems and have a local solution to them. And farmers markets and food security is right up our alley. And we're happy to be down here and work with with you and the other local farmers and vendors. And we're just really excited to be here.
I've got a little bit of history with the Seeds organization in a previous job that I held.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm vaguely familiar with the eco-core side,
mm-hmm.
But is it the case Seeds has two functions or two purposes that kind of split?
We have multiple different branches that we kind of do different things. So eco-core does trail making, restorations, that sort of stuff. Working with a lot of young people to try to give them experience in the green economy, which is part of what we do with this part of the eco-core. We also have we consult, and we have eco schools that is surrounding all of the Traverse City and Cadillac areas and a lot of the underserved communities.
Green collar. That's what I heard them called, and I just thought that was kind of clever. It caught on for me anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blue collar, white collar. These are green collar jobs. Seeds is supporting people who want to work outdoors in the environment. Does that extend to agriculture?
Yeah, we don't specifically have. We do have the farm up at the Historical Barnes Parks in Traverse City, where we do have a farm, and we help the Father Fred organization and help cultivate, stuff there and give back to the community a little bit.
I really appreciate you taking that ride with me, because that's not exactly what you're here to talk about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seeds as a whole organization, but more specifically, your job at Seeds is?
I'm the farmers market manager. Yep. So I've been, I started out about 5 years ago with the Sarah Hardy Farmers Market, working with the Downtown Association up there, authority up there. And it's been a whirlwind. We've added East Bay Township, another Traverse City market that's new. It was created by a former employee of mine who went over to the township, and he wanted to, again, help with food security on the east side of the community. And it's starting to get some traction. And then down here, there was an opportunity for us to kind of take over a role down here, and it's been a fantastic ride so far.
Well, that sounds like a true Seed success story. If you're a job training program or an educational program, and a former employee is opening a farmer's market, that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
If I am a Cadillac resident, right? I live in the area of Cadillac. If I'm headed downtown on a Friday,
mm-hmm.
What can I expect to see in the market building at Cadillac Commons?
We've got a large group of farmers right now that have applied. So we're hoping to have a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables and some of those other value-added products. I just talked to a cheese vendor on the way down here, which is exciting to, add that. And we'll still have some of those crafters and stuff as we've seen in the past. So you'll see familiar faces, and hopefully, a little more excitement and a little bit more vibe and a little bit more growth here in Cadillac where we can focus on those local vendors.
One thing that I'm really excited about is kind of the system of governance for the farmers market. So my understanding is that Seeds has an advisory board that is making decisions or making recommendations for the market.
Correct. So that's one of the things that we wanted to do is, really show that we want the entire community to be involved in this. So we've asked a few, I think there's 7 community members and vendors that have given their time to have conversations and make decisions. So it's not just coming from Seeds or myself, so we can grow together.
I have read, I'd love to take credit for it, that the farmers market, right, it's supposed to be, it's about interactions, not transaction. Is that right?
Yeah, I would, it's having those conversations with people that grow your food, especially in a global economy that we have now. You never know where your food's coming from. When you go and buy a tomato from, one of our bigger box stores, you'll see Mexico or some of those other things. Or if you come down to downtown Cadillac on Fridays, you're going to see the farmers that actually grow them, and you can actually ask them, hey, what do you do to your fields? What are your practices? That sort of stuff, so that you can have a healthier fruit or vegetable that is grown by somebody that exactly how they grew it.
Or a healthier cheese.
Or healthier cheese.
Is cheese aged in caves?
They can be.
Yeah, lots and lots of cheese knowledge here.
Yeah.
So interactions, not transactions, right? The idea that you get to meet the people that make the food, understand where it comes from, and I think that's really valuable. They're your neighbors, right? We got to that at the beginning. These are people that you probably interact with even outside of the farmers market.
Yep.
So we're supporting a really focused food economy. What is the area? Is there a circle drawn? How do you decide?
So we're really trying to focus with Cadillac first. So Wexford County, and then the counties that surround Wexford, just to make sure that they truly are local and Michigan products. And, I've, been able to meet, some of these farmers already in the advisory board, and they're passionate about what they do. And they just want more and more for not just themselves, but for the community itself. And that's why they're really committing to our markets on Friday.
Well, I've been very impressed. Yeah. I mean, we didn't even get to, but I know that you're working on food assistance programs.
Correct.
Standing that up as well. And you have experience in that you're bringing from your other markets. Let's talk about market specific details as far as days and times right now. Do you know those?
So yeah, we're going to be starting in May. So first Friday in May, we will be in the Commons building from 9 till 2. Those will be our official hours. And we're hoping that word will get out there, and we'll have lots of people coming down every Friday.
Is there a product that you're particularly excited about? Something you want to eat, taste, see?
It's always interesting. My wife and I love traveling, and we like to go to farmers markets. That's one of our passions. And when we first moved to Northern Michigan, it was one of the first things we did was go to the Sarah Hardy Farmers Market. And, I'm excited to see it all and try it all. I mean, there's always unique things that come into the markets. And, talking to the cheesemaker this morning, I'm excited to try their product. And, there's some other vendors that have some good stuff that I've seen, and I can't wait to see it and try it.
So farmers markets, they're like snowflakes. No two are alike.
No two are alike. And even with those vendors, sometimes they bring something special to each market because they've got a niche group that likes those things. So I'm excited to see what Cadillac has to provide.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So we'll see you downtown, and make sure you shop the farmers market 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Market Building, 117 West Cass Street in downtown Cadillac, and then make your way up to Mitchell Street and see all the other amazing things we have to offer. Thanks for coming today, Kyle. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks for having me.